previously on Fallen Creek tractors. I took everything loose here, and I took every other bolt out of this steering pedestal so it could move. But as you can see, the wheels move with it. So I had to get the arm jack and jack the tractor up, and that way I could move the pedestal and the wheels. So now it's free here for the radiator. As a reminder, we're trying to get this radiator out because this radiator core leaks. So I've still got a bunch of stuff back here and over there to take loose, and then I'll have to put another hoist so I can lift it up out of here. And then the new radiator core is in this box. So that's what we're doing. I just the other night, and I forgot to record it, of course, I jacked the tractor up and accidentally bent this exhaust pipe, but it was already broken, and I have a brand new one right here. So got to get this whole thing out so I can get to this hydraulic line, which is a hard line, and take it off. I got to get this whole air cleaner gizmo out of here, and there's a bolt right here. Actually, I could probably just take the cylinder off, but I'm going to take it off this way. There's a bolt right here, and it's not very easy to get to, but I was able to get that box end wrench onto it down here. I got to keep moving the fan around, and got to it, and I can get a little bit of turn on it at a time. But now I think I can get a universal joint and a long extension and get a ratchet on it to pull it the rest of the way out. It's broke loose now. Okay, so we got the air cleaner apparatus off, and there it is. There's the oil bath part of it that goes on the bottom. There's these 3 holes right here that hold it on to the radiator top. These holes right here, and I showed you a while ago how to get to this. These 2 are pretty easy to get to. This one is actually a bolt. And they're 3/4, by the way, 3/4 wrench. And so I got that loose, and the point of that is to get this hard line, hydraulic line, off. Now I can get to it, and thank goodness for Grandpa and the giant wrenches that were still here, because this giant wrench fits. Yeah, I got the line loose. Everything you take loose, more oil comes out. It's going to take a lot to fill this system back up. Yeah, I'm going to take this hose holder thing off. It's loose at this end and this end. The hard metal hose is loose here. This one won't come loose, but I don't think that's necessary because this line is flexible. So I'm just going to take the holder off and flip them backwards. The bracket broke, the holder bracket for these hoses. I don't know if that's important once we get it back together. Otherwise I can probably find another bracket like that to hold the hydraulic hoses. Okay, this is what I think is left to take loose in order to get this radiator out. I believe I need to take this fan shroud loose, which is just 4 bolts, one here, one down there, and one over there on the other side, 2 over on the other side, and then that fan shroud will just pull back here, I think, maybe. And I need to take this loose from this. So there's a big nut, it looks like, there, and one right there, and presumably, yeah, let me walk around. One right there, and then this one over there. There's 3, and this should separate from this. This part should separate from this, and all of this go up and out with the radiator. If I can get this fan shroud off and scoot it back enough to get it out of the way. Otherwise, I guess I need to take the fan off. Not sure. We are going to find out. Well, I got the broken exhaust pipe out, and the new one. The new one fits. So that's a win. Got all these bolts loose, one on the other side, and that is broke loose. So we're good, I think. And this fan shroud, I really don't think that's going to be in the way. I think we're down to finding the mounting bolts wherever they are. And we're just about ready to pull this radiator out. I've got to rig up a pulley, a hoist up there next to this one. Rig up a hoist up here to lift up on it once I figure out how to get it loose. But we're close. Well, I realized looks like there's just 2 great big bolts that hold the bottom part of the radiator in. However, the water pump is attached to that bottom part. The new water pump that I just put in So I think I'm gonna have to suck it up and take this water pump back off. I don't know if I'm gonna have to get another gasket, but taking the water pump off requires probably taking the generator off and this bracket. Oh boy. Okay. I'll be back. So I just thought I'd go ahead and give some water pump and generator removal tips. It's much easier with air cleaner gone, of course. But to remove the generator and get it completely out of the way, take these loose, these two, and I'm probably even going to take this bracket loose. It was not together anyway. Anyway, the water pump, there's a bolt there. There's a bolt down there at the bottom that's very hard to get to, but if you have a long extension, you can get it right under there through here. And then as far as the generator goes, of course, you take this loose, and once you have these hinges loose and this one loose, the whole generator will come off. Be careful of your wires, but you can carefully set it over here out of the way to work in here, because you got to get to that. You got to be able to loosen that on the water pump to get it out. So that's why the generator kind of has to go. Alright, so I got a block and tackle rigged up here and these straps, and the radiator is completely free, and you're going to see how this goes. I'm using the steering pedestal as a cleat. It's free!
I forgot you were bringing it down to the side. I thought you were just taking it up. Dang. I remembered.
I did it!